Most people spend their entire lives searching for success, but few understand its true laws. Why do some seem to attract opportunities and wealth effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly and never move forward? The answer lies in the enigmatic book you have before you. Here you will discover 7 principles that have been applied by the richest entrepreneurs, the most influential leaders, and the brightest minds in history. But be careful. This knowledge is so powerful that, if you apply it, your life will change forever. Are you ready to receive it? Success is not accidental. Society has made us believe that success is the product of effort, luck, or talent. We were taught to work hard, sacrifice, and struggle to deserve abundance. But what if I told you that all of this is only part of the equation? There are invisible laws that govern success. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what you have done in the past. If you learn to align yourself with these laws, the universe will work in your favor. The greatest spiritual leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries have applied these truths to transform their reality. And today, you will have access to them too. But before we start, I warn you, this is not just another self-help content. What you are about to discover is a map to unlock your maximum potential. If you follow it, you will achieve extraordinary results. If you ignore it, you will remain trapped in the same routine. Now tell me, will you allow this knowledge to change your life? If your answer is yes, write in the comments, "I am ready to receive success." Now, let's begin with the first law. Chapter 1. The Law of Pure Potentiality. The infinite source of everything you desire. Everything in the universe has a common origin: pure and conscious energy. Before anything existed, money, success, relationships, happiness, the essence from which everything comes already existed. That essence is what the enigmatic book calls pure potentiality. Imagine a vast ocean of limitless energy, where all possibilities exist simultaneously. That ocean is you. But there's a problem. Most people don't know this. They live trapped in limiting thoughts, beliefs of scarcity, and their daily struggle to survive, unaware that success is not fought for, it is allowed. The secret is not in doing more. It is in being more. Because when you align with pure potentiality, abundance flows to you effortlessly. The key is to remember who you are in essence. A powerful creator, capable of manifesting any reality you desire. But how do you access this state? Silence. The gateway to your inner power. Pure potentiality can only be experienced in a state of absolute calm. The noise of the mind, worries, stress, all disconnect you from your true power. That's why the enigmatic book reveals that silence is the master key to access abundance. When you remain silent, when you stop identifying with your thoughts and simply observe, something magical happens. Your energy changes. Your frequency rises. And you begin to align with the natural flow of the universe. The most successful people in the world, great entrepreneurs, artists, thinkers, have one thing in common. They know how to silence their minds to access infinite creativity. The enigmatic book invites us to do the same. Spend a few minutes every day entering a state of total stillness. Don't think, don't analyze, don't try to solve anything. Just be. Over time, you will start noticing something incredible. Opportunities will appear in your life effortlessly. Ideas will flow like never before. Solutions will come without you searching for them. Because the universe responds to the vibration you emit. And when your vibration is that of silence, you tune into pure potentiality. The ultimate key, living without attachment to the outcome. Here lies the greatest secret of all. If you want pure potentiality to manifest in your life, you must learn to let go. Attachment to the outcome blocks the flow of abundance. When you desire something desperately, what you are really sending to the universe is the message that you don't have it. And the universe gives you more of the same, more lack. But when you desire something with confidence, with absolute certainty that it is already yours, without needing to force anything, that's when the magic happens. Pure potentiality activates when you trust, when you relax, when you stop struggling and simply allow life to surprise you. This is how miracles manifest. This is how the universe works in your favor. And this is how you become a magnet for abundance. This is the true meaning of the first spiritual law of success. And now that you understand it, the question is, are you ready to live from your maximum potential? The next chapter will reveal how to apply this knowledge in every area of your life. Because knowing it is not enough. You must integrate and live it. Chapter 2. The Law of Giving and Receiving. The secret formula for infinite abundance. In the universe, nothing is static. Everything flows, everything moves, everything constantly exchanges energy. Just as the sun shines without asking for anything in return. Just as the trees purify the air unconditionally. Just as nature gives continuously, so does abundance work. The enigmatic book teaches us that giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin. If you want to receive more in life, money, love, opportunities, you must learn to give first. But there's a trick. It's not about giving expecting to receive. It's about giving from a state of fullness, with absolute certainty that what you give always returns multiplied. It is a universal law. The question is, what are you giving to the world? If you give love, you will receive love. If you give value, you will receive value. If you give gratitude, you will receive more reasons to be grateful. But if you give fear, you will receive fear. If you give complaints, you will receive more reasons to complain. If you give scarcity, you will receive more scarcity. Life simply reflects what you emit. What you give returns multiplied. Money. Energy in motion. Many people want more money but do not understand its true nature. Money is a form of energy. And energy must flow. When a person holds on to money out of fear of losing it, what they are really doing is blocking the flow of abundance. On the other hand, when a person uses their money to generate value, help, invest, and improve the lives of others, the energy of money expands and returns multiplied. Have you noticed that the richest people in the world are also the ones who contribute the most? It's no coincidence. It's the perfect application of the law of giving and receiving. When you give without fear, when you trust that there is enough for everyone, the universe rewards you with more. But there is a key. It's not just about giving material things. You can also give words of encouragement. A simple phrase can change someone's day. Time and attention. Listening to someone with genuine interest is a valuable gift. Knowledge and wisdom. Sharing what you know generates more opportunities for you. The more you give, the more you receive. And when you give with gratitude and joy, the return is even greater. How to apply the law of giving and receiving in your life. Starting today, do this. Every morning, consciously decide what value you will bring to the world. Ask yourself, how can I make someone's life better today? Every time you make a transaction, add a positive intention. If you pay for something, do it with gratitude. If you sell something, do it with enthusiasm. Never hold back out of fear. If money flows through you, it means you are a channel of abundance. Receive with gratitude. When someone gives you something, a gift, a compliment, an opportunity, accept it with joy. The universe is a mirror. What you send out to the world returns to you multiplied. Chapter 3. The Law of Karma. Nothing is coincidence. Everything you experience is the result of your choices. Have you ever felt that life is unfair? Maybe you have seen people who seem to have everything without effort, while others struggle and never progress. Is destiny a matter of luck? Or is there a universal law that determines our experiences? The enigmatic book reveals a principle known by the wisest minds in history. The law of karma. Every action, thought, and emotion you emit returns to you multiplied. If you sow thoughts of abundance, you will harvest wealth. If you sow fear and scarcity, you will attract more difficulties. There are no exceptions. The universe neither rewards nor punishes. It simply responds to the energy you project. If you understand this law and apply it, you can take absolute control of your destiny. You are the architect of your destiny. Imagine your life as a garden. Every thought you have is a seed. Every word you say is the water that nourishes it. Every action you take is the sunlight that helps it grow. If you plant seeds of success, over time you will harvest success. If you plant seeds of negativity, you will harvest problems. The great author reminds us that it is never too late to start planting something different. Think about this. What kind of seeds are you planting in your life today? Are they seeds of trust or fear? Of love or resentment? Of action or laziness? What you harvest tomorrow will be the reflection of what you sow today. Life-changing decisions. Every day you make hundreds of decisions, most of them unconsciously. But each one has consequences. Consider these two scenarios. One person wakes up and checks their phone. The first thing they see is negative news. They feel worried and unmotivated. They spend the day complaining about their job, criticizing others, and saying life is hard. Another person wakes up and chooses to start their day with gratitude. Instead of seeing negative news, they repeat positive affirmations. They focus on what they can do. They speak enthusiastically about their future and take actions aligned with their goals. After a year, which of these two people do you think will be more successful? It's not luck. It's about the choices we make every day. Every decision, no matter how small it seems, shapes the direction of our life. How to use the law of karma to your advantage. If every action generates a reaction, then you can start using this law to manifest the life you want. Here are 3 principles the great author teaches us. Make conscious choices. Before acting, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to or further from my best self? Will this decision bring well-being to my life and to others? If the answer is yes, go ahead. If it's no, stop. Take full responsibility for your life. Nothing that happens to you is random. It is the consequence of your past choices. When you stop blaming and take control, your life changes completely. Start planting good seeds from today. Be kind and generous without expecting anything in return. Speak with respect and gratitude. Focus on the positive and surround yourself with people who add value to your life. If you apply these principles, the universe will start working in your favor. You are not a victim. You are a creator. The law of karma is not a punishment but a reminder of the power you have over your life. Every moment is a new opportunity to plant something different. Every thought you choose, every word you say, and every action you take is shaping your future. The question is, what seeds will you start planting from today? Now that you understand this principle, it's time to go deeper. Chapter 4. The Law of Least Effort. The Hidden Power of Flow. How to achieve more by doing less. How many times have you felt exhausted fighting against life? Struggling tirelessly but not seeing the results you expect? We've been taught that success only comes through sacrifice, that you have to fight until you're exhausted. But what if that belief is the reason you remain stuck? The enigmatic book reveals a shocking truth. The universe does not fight. It flows. Look at nature. Rivers don't push the water. They let it flow. Trees don't struggle to grow. They simply do. The sun does not fight to shine. Its energy expands without resistance. When you align your life with this law, success comes easily and without wear. But to apply this principle, you first must understand what keeps you trapped in unnecessary effort. The root of exhaustion. When you fight against the current. Have you noticed that the more you try to control something, the harder it becomes? You desperately want someone to love you, but the more you chase, the more they pull away. You try to force a business, but no matter how much you work, it doesn't progress. You try to solve all the problems in your life at once and end up exhausted without solving anything. This happens because you're acting from resistance, not flow. The great author teaches us that the key to success is not constant struggle, but alignment with the forces of the universe. When you let go of control and allow things to flow, what you desire comes to you with less effort. But how do you achieve this in real life? The path of flow. 3 principles of the law of least effort. To apply this law, you must master these 3 fundamental principles. Total acceptance. Nothing drains you more than resisting reality. When you get angry because something didn't go as you wanted, you're fighting the inevitable. When you blame others for your problems, you're giving away your power. Total acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing reality without wasting energy denying or rejecting it. If you lose a deal, instead of lamenting, you accept the situation and ask yourself, What can I learn from this? How can I use it to my advantage? If someone treats you badly, instead of filling yourself with anger, you think, I can't control their behavior, but I can control my reaction. When you accept life as it is, instead of fighting it, your energy is freed and solutions appear. Responsibility without guilt. Many people live trapped in the blame game. They blame their boss, their partner, the government, the economy. Or they blame themselves for every mistake they make. Both extremes drain your energy. The great author teaches us that true freedom comes when you take responsibility without guilt. If you have financial problems, instead of blaming the economy or feeling useless, you say, I am responsible for my situation and also for changing it. If you have toxic relationships, instead of blaming others or punishing yourself, you think, I choose who I share my life with. I can make better decisions. When you take control without blaming yourself or others, your energy multiplies and you become unstoppable. Effortless action. Many people mistakenly think applying this law means doing nothing. It's not about passivity, but about acting from flow. Instead of desperately chasing a client, you focus on improving your offer and naturally attracting them. Instead of working tirelessly on something that doesn't work, you change strategy and let the process develop with ease. Instead of fighting your emotions, you observe them, accept them, and let them pass without resistance. The most successful people in the world apply this law without realizing it. They don't force things. They don't burn out. They only act at the right moment and in the right way. When you stop fighting, everything comes to you. If you apply the law of least effort, you will notice that opportunities appear without desperate searching. The right people come into your life at the perfect time. Problems resolve easily when you stop resisting them. Do this exercise. Think of something you are forcing in your life. Ask yourself, how can I let go of control and let things flow? Trust that by releasing resistance, the universe will do its part. When you work with the forces of the universe instead of fighting them, life becomes easier and everything starts to fit together. And now that you understand this principle, it's time to go even deeper. Chapter 5. The Law of Intention and Desire. The Power of Clear Intention. How to transform thoughts into reality. What if I told you that everything you desire already exists in the universe and is just waiting for you to call it? What if success, wealth, and happiness weren't things you have to chase, but simply attract? The enigmatic book reveals one of the most powerful truths of existence. Your thoughts are not just passing ideas. They are instructions you give to the universe. Every intention you place in your mind has the potential to manifest in your life, if you know how to do it correctly. But here's the problem. Most people never manifest what they want because they make fatal mistakes. And in this chapter, we will correct them. The mistake that prevents you from manifesting what you desire. Many people think that just wishing for something means the universe will give it to them. They repeat affirmations without conviction. They make goal lists without real energy. They expect something to change, but deep down they keep doubting. And here is the big secret. The universe doesn't respond to your wishes. It responds to your level of certainty. If you say, I want to be rich, but deep down I don't believe it's possible. I want to find love, but I think all relationships end badly. I want to be successful, but I'm afraid of failure. You're sending a contradictory signal, and that's why nothing changes in your life. The power of intention is not just in desire. It is in the absolute certainty that what you want is already yours. But how do you achieve that certainty? The process of conscious manifestation. 3 key steps. To activate the law of intention and desire in your life, you must follow a precise process. Let's break it down step by step. Clearly define what you truly want. You cannot attract something if you don't even know exactly what it is. Many people say they want more money or more success, but those are vague ideas. The universe responds better to absolute clarity. Instead of saying, I want more money, say, I want to generate $10,000 a month for my own business and live with total financial freedom. Instead of saying, I want to find love, say, I want a loving, loyal, fun partner who shares my life vision. Instead of saying, "I want success," say, "I want to be recognized in my industry, help thousands of people, and enjoy every step of the process." Clarity generates direction. Vagueness creates confusion. Now, once you know clearly what you want, comes the next step. Ingrain the intention in your mind and release doubt. This is the step where most people fail. They say what they want, but the very next moment they are filled with doubts. What if it doesn't work? What if I'm not enough? What if everything goes wrong? That energy of doubt blocks manifestation. The key is to train your mind to act as if what you desire is already on its way. Close your eyes and visualize your desire as if it were already a reality. Feel the emotion of having achieved it. Be grateful as if you already have it in your life. If you want a successful business, imagine your bank account full of money. Happy customers talking about how amazing your product is. You enjoying your financial freedom. When you train your mind to live in that certainty, the universe begins to move in your favor. But there is a final step that makes it all even more powerful. Act in total alignment with your intention. This is where many people get stuck. They want to manifest something, but their behavior is not aligned with their desire. You want abundance, but you think like someone afraid of money. You want an amazing partner, but you keep accepting toxic relationships. You want success, but you procrastinate and don't move in the right direction. The universe will not give you what you ask for. It will give you what you show you are ready to receive. If you want more money, start managing what you already have with gratitude and discipline. If you want a better relationship, start treating yourself with love and respect. If you want success, start acting like the successful person you want to be. Aligned action is the bridge between your intention and your reality. The universe responds to clarity, certainty, and action. If you apply these 3 steps, you will realize something incredible. Opportunities you need will begin to appear effortlessly. The right people will come into your life at the exact right time. Everything will start moving in the direction of your intention. But remember, the universe does not respond to weak desires. If you really want something, you must prove it with your energy, your mind, and your actions. Do this exercise now. Write with total clarity what you want to manifest. Close your eyes and visualize it as if it were already yours. Think of one action you can take today to move in that direction. The universe is waiting for your signal. And when you send a clear, powerful, and aligned intention, everything you desire will begin to seek you. Chapter 6. The Law of Detachment. The key to receiving everything. How to let go of control and allow the universe to deliver what you desire. Imagine you are holding sand in your hands. If you try to hold it tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, it stays in your hand. That's how the universe works. Most people want to manifest wealth, success, love, or happiness, but they cling so tightly to the idea of how and when it will happen that they end up blocking their own process. The enigmatic book reveals there is a universal law few understand. To receive what you want, you must learn to let go. Why does clinging to a result block your manifestation? You've surely heard stories of people who desperately tried to find a partner, but only when they stopped looking did someone special appear. Or entrepreneurs who worked tirelessly for success without achieving it, but when they let go of obsession and started enjoying the process, money began to flow. Coincidence? No. It's the law of detachment in action. When you cling too much to something, you send the universe a vibration of lack and fear. Your energy says, "If I don't get this, I will be unhappy. I can't be okay until this happens. All my well-being depends on this." That anxiety creates resistance and pushes away what you want. It's like a magnet that repels instead of attracts. But when you fully trust that what you desire will come at the perfect moment, without obsessing over how or when, you create space for the universe to act in your favor. How to activate the law of detachment and receive what you want effortlessly. For this law to work in your life, you must adopt a new mindset based on 3 fundamental principles. Total acceptance of the present. Absolute trust in the outcome. Action without attachment to the reward. Let's explore each in detail. Total acceptance of the present. loving what is, instead of resisting. The first step to manifest effortlessly is learning to fully accept the present moment. Resistance creates suffering. Acceptance generates flow. Think about it. If you hate your job but stay there out of fear, you are blocking new opportunities. If you live in anxiety over money, you are creating a scarcity vibration that pushes abundance away. If you obsess over finding a partner, you project desperation and push people away. The universe will give you what you are ready to receive. And only when you make peace with where you are now can you open the door to a better future. Look at your current life and make a list of everything you have been resisting. Change the narrative. Instead of saying, "I hate my situation," ask yourself, "What lesson can I learn from this?" Be grateful for what you already have. Gratitude transforms the energy of lack into a vibration of abundance. When you fully accept the now, you stop generating resistance and start flowing with the universe. 2. Absolute trust in the outcome. Letting go of control and allowing the universe to do its part. Here is the mistake most people make. They want to manifest something, but at the same time they doubt it will really happen. They ask themselves, what if it never comes? What if the universe isn't listening to me? What if I'm wasting my time? That doubt is a signal to the universe that you don't trust it. And if you don't trust, the universe responds with the same energy. It won't give you what you desire. The key is to stop obsessing over the how and when, and trust that everything will happen at the perfect time. Imagine you place an online order. Do you spend the whole day worrying if it will arrive or not? No. You know it's already on its way. That's how you should act with your desires. Be certain the universe is already working on them. Write down what you want to manifest. Affirm with conviction, "This is already mine, even if I don't see it physically yet." Every time doubt appears, breathe and repeat, "Everything arrives at the perfect moment." When you let go of control and trust the process, the universe takes care of arranging everything in your favor. 3. Action without attachment to the reward. Doing what's right without obsessing over the outcome. Here is the most powerful paradox of success. The people who achieve the most are not those obsessed with success, but those who enjoy the process. When you chase something anxiously, you push it away. When you take action from trust and calmness, you attract it. If you want wealth, work with passion without desperation for money. If you want love, first love your own life instead of seeking someone to complete it. If you want success, focus on improving every day instead of just waiting for the reward. Do what's right, trust the process, and let the universe work its magic. Think of an important goal you have right now. Ask yourself, am I acting from trust or anxiety? Make a list of actions you can take today without attachment to immediate results. When you enjoy the journey instead of obsessing over the goal, the universe surprises you with extraordinary results. Your success is already guaranteed if you dare to let go. Here is the great truth. If you chase something desperately, you push it away. If you trust that it's already yours, you attract it effortlessly. The law of detachment doesn't mean you shouldn't act. It means you must act with confidence, without obsessing over the outcome. When you trust the process and release anxiety, the universe gives you what you desire in ways you never even imagined. Do this now. Think of something you've been anxiously wanting. Consciously decide to let go of worry and trust the process. Keep taking action, but from calmness and certainty. When you let go of control, the universe surprises you with miracles. Chapter 7. The Law of Dharma. Discover your purpose and attract abundance effortlessly. The reason you are here and how to use it to create wealth, happiness, and unlimited success. Imagine waking up every morning with such a clear purpose that success seems inevitable. Imagine doing what you love and the universe rewarding you with more than you ever imagined. That's not a dream. It's what happens when you align your life with the law of Dharma. This is the final law, and it's the most powerful of all. Because when you live according to your purpose, everything else aligns in your favor. But there is a problem. Most people live disconnected from their true mission. They get up every day for jobs they hate, follow paths that don't fulfill them, and chase goals imposed by society. And then they ask themselves, why do I feel empty if I have success? Why does everything feel like a struggle? Why do I never feel it's enough? The answer is simple. They are not aligned with their dharma. Today, we are going to fix that. This chapter will reveal what exactly dharma is and why it's the key to effortless abundance. How to discover your real purpose, even if you feel lost. How to activate the law of dharma to attract wealth, happiness, and success with ease. If you apply what you will learn here, your life will change forever. What is the law of dharma and why does it define your destiny? The word dharma comes from Sanskrit and means life purpose or reason for being. The enigmatic book explains that every person is born with a unique talent and a specific mission. You have skills and gifts that no one else possesses in the same way. Your purpose is not to work to survive or follow rules imposed by others. Your purpose is to discover your unique talent and use it to serve the world. And here is the most important part. When you live aligned with your dharma, the universe rewards you with unlimited abundance. That means, if you are following your purpose, money will flow naturally. If you use your talent to benefit others, your success will be inevitable. If you do what you truly love, the universe will give you more opportunities to keep doing it. The problem is most people never discover their dharma. They follow careers for money, study what their parents tell them, work in what seems safe, and then wonder why they feel empty. But don't worry. If you feel you haven't found your purpose yet, today you will learn how to discover it. How to discover your true purpose, even if you feel lost. Most people think finding their purpose is complicated. But in reality, you already have all the answers inside you. The enigmatic book reveals that your dharma is found in 3 fundamental keys. Your unique talent. Every person is born with a special ability that sets them apart. It can be something big or small. Solving problems creatively. Inspiring others with your energy. Having a logical mind for business. Creating art, music, or words that touch others' souls. Your talent is what you do better than most without effort. To discover it, ask yourself, what do others highlight about me? What do I do with ease while others struggle? What activity do I enjoy so much that time seems to fly? Your talent is the first clue to your purpose. Your deep passion. The universe has given you a tool to find your dharma. Your enthusiasm. What you truly love to do is no coincidence. It is a sign. If something ignites your soul and makes you feel alive, it means it is part of your purpose. To identify it, answer, what would I do even if I weren't paid for it? What topic could I study and learn without ever getting bored? What activity makes me feel most connected to life? If you combine your talent with your passion, you will be closer and closer to your purpose. Service to the world. Here is the final key. Your dharma is not just for you. Your true purpose must always serve others. Ask yourself, how can I use my talent to improve the lives of others? How can I contribute something to the world through my passion? How can I create a positive impact on others? When you align your talent, passion, and service to others, you discover your true dharma. Activate the law of dharma and abundance will flow to you. Now that you have clarity about your purpose, it's time to activate it. Here are 3 steps that will change your life. Commit to following your purpose. Nothing will change if you stay in the same routine hoping for a miracle. You must commit to your dharma and take concrete steps. Practical exercise. Write your purpose on a sheet of paper. Say out loud, my life has a purpose and I am ready to live it. Take one action today, no matter how small, that brings you closer to living your dharma. When you commit, the universe opens doors that once seemed closed. Eliminate everything that distracts you from your mission. For your purpose to flourish, you must make space in your life. That means leaving jobs or activities not aligned with your dharma. Moving away from people who don't support your path. Stopping doing things out of obligation and starting to do them out of passion. Every minute you invest in what is not your purpose is a lost minute of your true life. Follow your joy and money will follow you. Society teaches that you must first earn money and then do what you love. The enigmatic book says the opposite. First do what you love, and money will come as a consequence. Steve Jobs didn't create Apple for money. He did it because he loved technology and design. Oprah Winfrey didn't start on TV to get rich. Her passion was helping people. Walt Disney didn't build his empire thinking about business. His dream was to inspire people with magical stories. When you follow your dharma, wealth arrives in unexpected ways. Your new life begins today. If you've made it this far, you already know the truth. You didn't come into this world just to pay bills and die. You have a purpose, a mission. And when you follow it, the entire universe conspires in your favor. Today is the day to make a decision. Discover your talent and your passion. Commit to using them to serve the world. Let go of fear and let abundance flow toward you. The universe is just waiting for you to take the first step. Do it now. Because when you live aligned with your dharma, success, happiness, and wealth become your inevitable destiny. We have concluded the 7 spiritual laws of success with a deep development of each. Now, to close the script powerfully and leave a lasting impression on the viewer, let's create a transformational ending. So far, you have discovered 7 principles that can completely rewrite your destiny. You have seen that success is not about luck, excessive effort, or endless sacrifice. It is a state of alignment with the universe. When you understand and apply these laws, you stop fighting against the current and start flowing with the energy of success. But there is more. A truth that unites all these laws into one unstoppable force. The final key is consistent application. Because most people hear powerful ideas, get inspired for a moment, and then return to their usual routine. Don't be one of them. If you really want to change your life, you must live these laws every day. Here is a challenge to start right now. Choose one law that has resonated the most with you. Commit to applying it for the next 7 days. Watch how your reality changes. And if you truly want to radically transform your life, apply all 7 laws together. Because when you do, you will experience something few achieve. Elimination of unnecessary effort. Opportunities that arrive without logical explanation. Wealth and success without wear or suffering. Inner peace amidst chaos. A life aligned with the highest purpose. Everything you desire already exists in the universe. You just need to align with the laws that govern it. The great author left us a clear map to achieve success without struggle. Now the decision is yours. Will you let this knowledge fade into oblivion? Or will you use it to transform your life and manifest the reality you truly want? If you've come this far, the answer is obvious. Choose success. Choose abundance. Choose to live in harmony with the universe. Because when you do, you will discover the secret that great masters have known for centuries. The universe has always been on your side. You just needed to learn how to listen.